Hello, my miniatureholic family. Welcome back. Today, I had a change of mind. I decided to go ahead and wallpaper the kitchen. And I'm going to tell you why. Because even if I don't wallpaper it and I save it to last, I'm still going to have to figure out how to get all the wires coming from this side of the wall and the other side. How to get them to go down here without being seen. So if I had wallpaper on here already, I can pretty much squeeze the wires together and maybe put some cosmetic surgery over it, like trim or something to cover it. But if it's under the wallpaper, it's going to be bulky. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but you'll get it, you know, once I do it. So I'm going to go ahead and wallpaper this today. I'm going to put the ceiling in here. And then I'm also going to kind of mess with the upstairs bathroom. We'll get to that in a minute. So I'm going to move these items out of the way and my wood beams out of the way. Now what I've done was I've added some water to the glue. It's tacky glue, and I don't want it that thick. And I can't really tell you how much water, but you want about this consistency. Okay, let me put it over here. You want it about this consistency. Not where it's too runny, but not where it's too thick either. So I'm not really trusting wallpaper, even contact paper. So I'm just gonna put a light coat of glue over this, and then I'm gonna put the wallpaper on. So go ahead and show you how I do that briefly, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do this whole wall, and I'll show you how I put the wallpaper on, which you've seen me do it before. So, but I'll let you see me do it. And it's a tight squeeze in this area, so please forgive me if you see some of my back or too much arm in the way. So here we go. Glue just to help the contact paper stay. And I'm sorry because I know it's kind of hard to see, but I'm only putting a light coat on to kind of help it stick. Yeah. Okay, so, and I'm going to get my bag and put this in there so that it'll stay moist and not dry out. We don't need this right now. Okay, let me get my contact paper. Okay, so I just want to show you something real quick because I know on a previous video I was cutting wallpaper and I was getting confused, but I think that's because I was really tired. So I'm wallpapering pretty much the whole house, but you've seen me cut before. But I just want to make sure something's really clear. When it comes to using contact paper, make sure you got your pattern. And what I do, which makes more sense and is easier, is face the contact paper the way you want it. Like, let's say this is the wall. You want, this pattern right here is what's going to be showing on the wall. So you want to put the contact paper just the same direction as you want to show. And let's see. Yeah, so I want it to face that way. So I won't get confused. I literally slide it under and then I'll flip it over. That way I ain't gonna get confused. So once I get it like this, I make sure it's lined up right. Okay, and it's not bad to have too much, because it's better to have too much than not enough, because you can always cut. So there. So pretty much, yeah. So then I take my pencil and mark where I want to cut. This way. And don't forget the doorway. Oh, off a little bit. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna Mark the doorway. Down, down, down. And it doesn't have to be perfect because the frames will cover it. Should have had something to hold that paper down. But okay, so now we got the line. And all we want to do is cut. Let's see, right here to about right there. That'll do. Got another favorite blade. Make sure it is sharp. It will save you time. That way. We'll go go this way. Right here. Yep, that'll work. And also another thing that's important, when you are cutting, make sure you're comfortable and that you're not, your arms are twisting like I'm recording right now, but really this is not real comfortable. I should have had it face a different direction where it's more comfortable for me. I'm trying to get this little teeny tiny piece of paper off here. There we go. Now get the doors. Come on. Right. Okay, this should do. Here. And one more cut and we are good. And I think this is way better than before because like I said, I was exhausted. I had to take a couple of days break. Stop doing what you're doing when it comes to miniatures if you're tired and you're making mistakes. Okay, so now I know this is going to be faced. Now see, what I did was I already had one cut because I wanted to do the kitchen this color. It's that real pretty pearl color. But I decided this pattern would go way better with the black and white. I got advice from my grandkids and this would look a lot better. So I use this as my pattern and same results. Oh no, I'm sorry. I had the wrong one. I was going to say, wait a minute, this doesn't look right. Okay, so there we go. Same size, facing the same direction. Okay, and do not forget to lay it flat, put something on it. Makes it a whole lot easier to put up. So with the contact paper, we're going to take it off. And we're going to do what we normally do. We're going to start from the top to the bottom. And I can tell you now, it's going to be so hard for you to see me do this. Let me try to get over here. We'll see. No. Yeah. I can't think of any way that you're going to actually be able to see this clearly because it's such a tight spot. But I'm going to go ahead and try. Put it at the top. Okay. Pull it as we go down, and I know I'm going to need my card. Now, I know this is contact paper. It's supposed to be made to stick automatically, but I don't really trust anything when it comes to like putting up wallpaper. Some parts stick, some don't, so I put a light coat on my glue, watered down glue. It is a perfect fit. Just rubbing it in there to make sure it stays. And I want to get the credit card, but I'm scared because I know there are some rough patches from when a lot of this was gutted. So, but you really can't tell. And the fact that I did like 2 or 3 coats on this wall, there's really no bleeding. I don't see any. But we're going to look further into it. I'm going to get my card. See if that'll help. Okay, I got it. So any kind of gift card, old credit card, something you're not using, old key card. Okay, so just this helps get the bubbles out, if there's any. I love that. It's really, really nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the back of it. So you hold on. See the doorway, and then this area here. And you're not gonna be able to see me do that. I'm so sorry. It's just such a tight squeeze. So I'll show you as soon as I'm done. Be right back. Okay, so I got the wallpaper done. I want to give you a close-up. I love this pattern. It's so pretty. And I noticed that when I was putting the wallpaper on, that I could still hear. See if you can hear this. Sometimes you can hear popping or bubbling. And I'm glad I put the thin coat of glue on. It allowed me to maneuver the paper around and push it up and down and move the glue out. I think that if I had done this without the light coat of glue, I'd have some serious problems. But it turned out really, really nice. Nice. So I'm going to redo the ceiling, and then we're going to move to the bathroom. Because all I'm doing right now is just the wallpaper and the ceiling. The beams are definitely going to have to go on last because I'm going to have to maneuver that wire that comes through here and here. I can literally cover it up with more wallpaper if I have to cover the wires, but I think I'm going to do some kind of trim or cosmetic surgery. But that looks nice, really nice. So the beams definitely have to go up last, and all my floors will be last, literally, because I'm going to really take my sweet time with them. And I think I'm going to save, I'm going to do a couple of floors so you can see how it's done, but I think I'm going to save the floors for the reveal of the whole entire house when we're done. My idea is to show you how you do the basics of the house, the wallpaper, the ceiling, the lights, the floor, some of the decorations, and the trim. But the detailed decorations, I'm going to call that my reveal. And that'll be the last thing we see. Now for the ceiling. If you remember the last time, to make the ceiling stay pretty much instantly, quick grip. So I got a piece of, I think they call this, you can use this for flooring or ceiling. I got it from Hobby Lobby. And I thought it was cute because of the texture. So I flipped it over, measured it. So I'm going to put my quick grip all around it, and then I'm going to back it up with my tacky glue. Let me see. There we go. And that will, once the quick grip get a hold to the ceiling, it almost bonds instantly. So, and then the tacky glue backs it up once it's dry. So this stuff comes out pretty quick. And I'm going to have to get some more of this because I got more ceilings to do. Luckily, it's not too expensive. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Well, hit it every once in a while, different spots, just in case. And I'm not trying to mix the quick grip with the tacky glue. Try to avoid that. I don't like mixing glues. I don't know what chemicals is in it. So, I don't need anything smoking or catching fire, because these are chemicals. Okay, so here we go. Where I don't see the quick grip, I'm going to put this glue a little bit here, a little bit there. I'm not trying to get it on it. Get it in between it is what I want to do. They bond differently. One takes longer. So And yes, you have to have patience. But the outcome is well worth it. And I'm going to go around the edges with the tacky glue. There's part that the quick grip is not on. I'm just trying to reinforce it because once I get that sealing up here, I do not want it to move. Okay, now we're done with the gluing of the ceiling. Let's take it over and put it up. All right, so it was already pre-cut, so I'm just sliding it in here all the way to the back and press it up against. And I'm gonna have to do this for like several minutes. And it's all the way back there, so it's a really good fit. See, I got some of the glue coming off. That's okay. I love quick grip. Oh, it's perfect for instant bonding. Okay. And I'm still pressing. It's going to take me some time to make sure it stays. And I can hear the air bubbles coming out too. Yep. Can you hear that? And I'm going to go clean my hands off and then we'll get a closer look. Okay, so here's a closer look at the ceiling. As you can see, it fits really good. And you don't have to worry about the cracks, like the space in between the ceiling and the walls, because the trim will take care of that. But yeah, it's a really good fit. Okay, so we got the ceiling, the wallpaper in the kitchen. So now let's move up to the bathroom because there's nothing else we can do in here till we get done with the rest of the house. Then we'll put the beams in and the floor. And I think this black and white kitchen is going to be really, really nice. Okay, let's move on. Now, for the upstairs bathroom, I wanted something different than just wallpaper. I didn't want to wallpaper the whole house. So, I got some spackle. I got the can that's pink. It goes on pink, but it dries white. It's easier for me to detect when it's dry. Then I can paint it. Now, what color I'm going to paint it, I have no clue. We'll figure that out as we go. So, I'm going to take this door out and put the spackle on. Now I'm not quite sure which sponge I'm going to use, because this one, if you can see, has real small pattern, which I like for a bathroom. This one, then it's like some type of big sponge that I cut up, and then the pattern is going to be large. I don't know if I want it that large. We'll see, but I'm going to put the spackle on first. Ooh, it is pink. I don't want it on my floor, so let me open it up over this bathroom floor. Okay. Look how pink that is. I'm going to try to get you to, I don't know, I'm going to have to move this camera so that way you can actually see. Get as much as I can in there. Okay. Let's see if this will work. I don't want to put a whole lot on the wall. I just want enough to make a pattern. Yeah. This is so cool. And I think I'm gonna have to do a section at a time. Not really worried about the ceiling because I have something to go up there. And this stuff, oh, it goes a long way. Okay, I'm gonna go back a little further. Hope you can see it and I'm not in your way. Trying to get it on quick before it dries. Ooh, these long walls are some work. Okay. I'm not trying to be too perfect along the ceiling edge of the wall because the borders that I'm gonna put up there, or the trim, I'm sorry, the trim is gonna cover that. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna take this sponge now before it starts drying up on it. Hold on. I'm trying to save every bit I can get because things are just too high now. So I'm going to use the small one and see what kind of pattern I get. I like that. It's small. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the small pattern. Yeah, I like this one. Okay. I like that. I do. I think I need a little more spackle up at the top, but I think this is going to work. I have to make it look thicker right up in here. Okay. Let's see. It's cool. Okay, I'm gonna finish this whole wall here, and then I'm gonna do the other two walls because, like I said, it's a tight squeeze, and I'm not gonna be able to see it all. But let me see if I can get a little bit closer as far as the bottom part goes, so you can see it before I do the other two. I'm gonna start back here. Okay, so we got the pink on. Yeah, I'm gonna use the sponge. And all I'm doing is just dabbing it. Now we have a textured wall. When it's dry, all this is going to be white. So now I'm going to do the other two walls and then give you a close-up. When it's dry and we paint it, then we'll put the ceiling on. And again, I don't know what color I'm going to paint it. Just going with the flow. So give me a few minutes and I'll be back. All right, so I've done the whole bathroom. And as you can see, it's starting to turn white in some areas. So let me get a little closer. So that lets you know it's starting to dry. I try to do little areas at a time, but it was turning white on me. So I was trying to get it all done as quick as I could. I think I did a pretty good job. This area over here is still pretty pink because I just did it. So I think I'm going to give it a few hours to dry, then come back and put the ceiling in for you. And then we'll see what happens after that. But yes, not bad. I even did it, around the door area as best I could. But I'm not worried about those mistakes because the door is going to cover that. Okay, one more quick pass through. It's drying pretty quick over here. I'm sorry about the lighting. Okay, that's way better. Okay, so I'm going to dry. The white is drying. The pink is still trying to dry. And honestly, it's going to take a few hours. So, I guess I'll go ahead and fix dinner while we're waiting for it to dry. And then go ahead and put the ceiling in. Okay, so I let this dry. Literally about a day and a half. I'm going to let you see what it looks like close up. So you can see there's texture on the walls. I didn't do the ceiling because I have a panel for the ceiling. But it turned out pretty good. Let me get a closer look. Not bad. So now I'm going to paint it. And then we'll put the ceiling up. Then move to the next room. So as before, it's not a lot of space. So I'm going to let you see me paint as much as I can. And then we'll take it from there. Alright. So I got this pearl color. Thought it'd kind of be cute. I didn't want anything too dark for the bathroom. So I like the color. So we're going to paint. And hopefully you can see this. Start back here. And I'm just going to dab. Since this is textured, I don't want to stroke back and forth because, I'm scared I might tear some of the texture off. Oh, this is a pretty color. Alright. I'm getting back here in the corners. This is definitely going to take 2 to 3 coats. I can tell that now. Alright. You can actually mix colors. Like, I'm sure you do know that, but like this color, this is really, really pretty color. I had to let you get close. I don't want to get it on my floor, but I'm going to give you a close-up once I'm done. It's a really pretty color. But if you wanted it a little darker, you could add a little bit of red or a teeny tiny purple, just a little bit, and then see what color you get. Yeah, this is definitely going to take 2 to 3 coats. And I'm getting it on the floor, not that I'm intentionally trying to do it, but it doesn't matter because the flooring that's going down is going to cover that paint up. And then I'll get the other 2 walls done while this one is drying. Come back and give it another, 2 coats? Because I do believe that's what it's going to take. And this sample, you can get any color you want. I got it from Lowe's. Instead of having to pay for a lot of acrylic paint, go to Lowe's or Menards or a hardware store and get a sample. They're about this big, about $5 to $6, and you can paint a whole room with one. Have some paint left over. Alright, let me see if I can paint the edges without painting the house. And I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this door because I'm thinking about painting this area of the door the same color as this area wallpaper the same color as that, or just do it all white. Not sure yet. We'll figure it out. Alright, so I'm going to paint the rest of it and then bring you back to see it. But first I want to give you a close-up of this color. It's such a pretty color. It's called Pearl. Okay. I don't know if this camera's going to do it justice, but this is a very, very pretty color. Again, it's a sample paint. Okay, we'll do the other walls, then I'll be back. Okay, so now I'm going to start on the next room, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to make that an office, but not sure if it's going to be a bedroom or office. But this is the wallpaper that I've chosen. I thought it was just too cute. So I also painted the ceiling like antique gold to match the stripes in the wallpaper. So we're going to go ahead and start gluing that. I've got my watered down glue. And I'm just going back and forth. Doesn't have to be thick because I'm literally going to put some on the wall. I don't like taking chances with wallpaper coming loose. Ew. Okay. Oh, I like the fact that it lays down once I have the glue on there. Okay. Trying to stretch it. Almost there. Well. Okay, so I'm going to go over here and I'm going to do the wall. And then we're going to put it up. Okay. Like, I really thought that I had the camera on when I did this wall, but I didn't. So I'm going to show you how I did this piece right here that's going to go up here. Hope I don't get in the way of the camera too much. But I'm going to start right about here. And start at the top. Okay. Go into the corners. Make sure it's a nice fit. And the doorway will cover anything that's not covered by the wallpaper, so well, the door will cover it. Okay. Now, this wall here and the one by the window is going to be difficult because the door is in the way. Like, this door is in the way, so the camera, you won't be able to see it. And on my back will be in the way right here, so I'm going to go ahead and get these two done, and then I'll give you a close-up. Alright, so I got the wallpaper up. Now, I painted the ceiling the same, just pretty much the same color as the lines in the wallpaper. I call them stripes. But I thought it would look really nice, so I got it up over there as well, which was really tricky. And then got it up over here. So I think what I'm going to do, though, right here is I'm literally going to want to put a fireplace. So I'm really thinking this is going to be an office. I don't know about a bedroom. We'll see. We will see. That looks really, really nice. Really nice. Okay. Let's see what we're going to do next. Oh, let's put the light up. See how that looks. Okay, so we're going to put this light in this room since the ceiling is already done. This is something I got from Museum of Miniature Houses. They had it, I'm not sure if it was an attic sale or I just bought it. No, it was some kind of a sale, but I remember I bought it. And it wasn't cheap. But it's cute because it's literally a working ceiling fan. Let me see if I can get it out of here. So, let me see if I can, there we go. So I'm going to put this up here, and then I'm going to wire it when I wire everything else. So you've seen me put light up before, so I'm not going to take you through the torture of that. I know I'm going to have to drill the hole deeper for this to go through, so mess with that for a minute, and I'll be back. Now, I decided I'm going to go ahead and put this in right here. Ah, come on. I have to thread it through. I already pre-drilled this hole when I went through the whole house, trying to decide where I'm gonna put all my lights. So there we go. Now, and then this, see, it's hanging down, which I really don't want it hanging down that far. Thinking, well, oh, okay, so this comes up a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna have to make this hole bigger so that this is gonna have to go up in here some more. And this can be literally flushed with the ceiling, then it'll fit. I gotta play with this a little while longer. I'll be back. I got my Dremel, so I'm just gonna make this hole a little bit bigger. And I think I'm gonna start from up here. Yeah. Let's see if we can get her up here. She's actually gonna fit through there. Come on, come on. Yay! Oops. Okay. Oh yeah, that is so nice. It fits. Okay, let's get a closer look. See? It fits. It's flush. And I can even, let me see, I believe. All right. Like right there. So, actually, yeah, I'm going to glue this and then let it stay like that. Okay. I'm going to get my quick grip. Get her ready. Alrighty, so we got it in. And it looks gorgeous. This literally turns. So I'm going to show you how it's going to happen. So I went up here and I pulled it in. And this is where it's going to be. So I'm going to have to do cosmetic surgery when I come up here to decorate this room. Somehow I'm going to have to put something over that to cover it. But this is the mechanism that's going to make it work. This came with it. So it's going to be interesting to see how I'm going to get this to work. But it has instructions and everything else to go with it. So when I'm done, it's literally going to turn. I have a actual working, let me get over here so you can see better. There we go. A working ceiling fan. So I think I might just make this like a closet or make some kind of, I don't know, compartment or something just to cover the ceiling fan mechanism. So we'll see. But that's it for right now. And we'll decide where we're going to go later. Alright, so we're done with it. It's only took like 2 coats of paint. It turned out really, really nice. It's got like a pretty soft color to it. And I put the ceiling in. And you've seen me do that before, of course, with the quick grip and mix it with some tacky glue to make it stay. And now I'm going to put the light in. And we'll see how that goes. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so what I did was I grabbed the old light and I painted it like a pure gold color. And I took some paint around the edge. I don't know if you can see it. Just a little bit of gold along the tips of each one just to give it a nice touch. Okay, so now I'm going to get ready to stick this up here. Grab my quick grip. that to stick on any. Let's see if we can. All right. So we can get it in the little hole. Come on. Oh, let's see. I think we got it, yeah. Come on. Yay. All right. There we go. Now you're gonna have to rewire that. Let's see. Okay, so now I'm gonna tape it up here so it doesn't go anywhere until it dries. Okay. There we go. All right, so now we have the light in for the bathroom. And it's so cute, especially the little tip of pure gold around the top part of the light. Oh, that is so cute. Okay, that should dry within a few minutes, but bathroom is getting there. And believe it or not, it's going to look better when we get the trim and all the decoration in the bathroom fully put together. It's going to be real nice. So, I'll give you a little quick look. Okay, that'll do. Okay, so this is how all 4 rooms look on this side of the house. So, we got the dining room. It looks really nice in there. We still got plenty of work to do. We have the ceiling finished. We have the light in. Over here in the kitchen, we have the contact paper. And we have the ceiling put in. But we're not putting the lights or the beams in until we're completely done with the rest of the house. Because remember, the wires have to all meet down here in the kitchen. Now, the bathroom is painted and we have the ceiling in and the light. And we have, I'm not sure if this is going to be a, an office, a study, or a bedroom, but it's done. We have the wallpaper, painted the ceiling, and we have the ceiling fan that actually works. So, nice. Okay, so we got this, the basics of it done. And this door, I'm going to paint either completely white or either like maybe antique or off-white. Pretty much an off-white might fit so that it won't be so bright, but it might match the trim. You know me, we'll see. Okay, so that's it for now. I think I'm ready to get started on the other side. Then we'll work our way up to the attic.